Tuesday's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone with the wind. Do 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 do. Tuesday, you see, she had to be free. Yeah, huh? How's your Tuesday? Holy shit. What's it, 5:07 a.m.? In the morning. Head on a swivel. Blind alley. Good morning. How you doing today? Good to see you. Hope you're doing awesome. It's 5:06 a.m. And two unhoused people. Maybe three. Live and learn. The Gratitude List show. Usually every weekday morning. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the star, by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's get it on. All right. Let's see if the MBTA is going to be working on time this morning. Wow. Oh. The Braintree and the Braintree line's kaput this week, starting today until the 10th. There will be shuttle buses, or you can take the commuter rail. I'm blessed and grateful that I haven't moved yet. I start off my mornings with a gratitude list. I start off that gratitude list with what I call the Foundation 8. And from there, I elaborate and build on that. I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I elaborate. Southbound, do it. 5:26 a.m. How's that? Oh, gee, really? I mean, this part of the T isn't suspended. Oh, boy. I could have slept in. I could have had a boku. Yeah, it's election day, huh? Yeah, huh? Oh man, for real? It says southbound train due at 5:26 a.m. How the hell is that even? We're trapped at the mercy of the T, huh? We have no choice. It's kind of like your COVID protocols or your Democratic or Republican candidates for president. I mean, that's an illusion of choice. Yeah, so I'm grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there I elaborate and build on that. Oh boy. Oh, sorry. I'm just wasn't expecting that. And I check on the mbta.com as well. And it's like, that's where you go for information, for us, the commuters. Oh, man. Guess we're stuck together here on this commute. Thank you for keeping me company. So it's election day. Go out and vote for anyone you want to. You don't have to tell anyone who you're voting for. Especially keep it secret from your spouse. If you know they're voting one way and you want to vote the other way, lie. And keep it to yourself. Oh yes, honey, I voted for blank just to make you happy. It's your vote. I haven't been more disappointed in anything since my love life and my 18th and Christmas when I was 18. Oh man. I mean, there's a disruption in service like way down the line. And so, I mean, the first train of the day leaves at 5:15 a.m. Supposed to. So, where's the what, huh? I know, huh? But yeah. Go out and vote. I'm voting after work. There are some ballot questions that need attending to. There's a Senate race in my Commonwealth for the incumbent or, their challenger. That's U.S. Senate. And yeah. And the president. Like that fucking matters. Like your vote matters. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Sorry, people. I'm a little kind of distracted. But I find solace and gratitude. I really do. I am grateful for America. Grateful for our nation. I'm grateful for our national identity. I mean, I don't believe academic postmodernists or even lefties at this point that America is a terrible place. The world's a terrible place. This is not a Garden of Eden. This is not paradise. This is not some mythical utopia, which means nowhere. And it's not a dystopia either, which is the opposite of utopia. We're not an apocalyptic wasteland. We're not the Jetsons' future either. As the civilized world goes, we're pretty okay. Just like, wow. I'm usually good with words. I'm kind of at a loss for them. Well, because I'm legitimately afraid. Anything that you say will be held against you when Coming? What did it say? It said the next Ashmont train, what? Stand back. Did it say not taking customers? Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens. We'll find out together. But here comes a train, nonetheless. Is it going to stop for us? I don't know. Here it comes. Woohoo! All right. Well, it has passengers. Maybe it will pick us up. All right. Yep, it's going to Broadway. Oh, good. All right. See? Nothing to get worried about. Oh, that's not the crack smoker. Yesterday there was somebody legitimately smoking a glass pipe of crack. I had it up on Twitter and on YouTube. I took them down. Why? Well, because I don't want to run afoul of any unknown to me, like privacy kind of things. It's like, you see shit on the internet all the time. But I don't have an anonymous account either. I mean, like, are you Eric O'Sullivan? Come with us. Like, just, like you, like, violated T protocols by posting inappropriate images or something, That's what's happening. That's what's going on here in America. It goes on all over the world. We just have to catch up with the rest of the world. Next will be the metric system. But yeah, there was legitimately 2 homeless people that got on at the Harvard station and they were smoking a crack glass pipe, heating that rock up and everything, taking a nice big toke. It was like 34 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday morning. And the unhoused population, what do they got to do? They have to survive, so they're going to do what they need to do. You can't smoke that outside. You got to smoke that on a fucking subway car. Jeez.
Entering Border Square.
But I'm punching down on vulnerable people. You big meanie, you Nazi, you fistophobe. I want a fistinist. Not in that kind of sexy way either. I'm going to punch them in the beether, pop them in the beether. Jeez. Who do you think's going to win? It doesn't fucking matter. Seriously. Struggle earnestly for your own salvation. That was the Buddha's final words. He said, subject to decay are all component things. Struggle earnestly for your own salvation. And then he passed into the great beyond, becoming one with the Force. Yeah, so welcome to the last day of America, as we know it. Glad I can share this experience with you. Let the blaming begin. Let the real fighting begin. I'm going to bed early tonight. I don't care. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and you're going to have like all this hubbub like, oh, we couldn't count the votes in swing states. And because it's just... All right, I'm supposed to believe this, all right? Look, you are, not me. If you believe that, that's on you. Sorry. It's something so precious and sacred in a way, such as voting and voting rights. And there's no absolute standard. There's no consequence for there appears to be no consequence. Hey, I've been for the death penalty. I've never. You can't convince me not. What? You think that keeping them alive for the rest of their lives and incarcerated is? It's just, I don't know. But messing with the electoral process, isn't that traitorous? You know, Elizabeth I in back in jolly old England, back in the 14th century, and 15th century, like the 14th century, yeah. Was it the 16th century? The 1500s. All right. I'm a history buff, but I'm only so good. She's the one that instituted hanging, drawing, and quartering as the punishment for high treason. That's a gruesome way to go. I'm not talking about that. You know, a guillotine, 13 steps,
Broadway.
or, you know, we're a firing squad.
No smoking, please.
Remain the most humane ways of, you know, and merciful. But people like a spectacle, too. People want to see people get torn apart. People want to watch other people suffer. If anything in the past 10 years in Twitter and social media has taught you anything, you should know that. People just love other people suffering. But what consequence is there for traitors? I'm not advocating violence. No, I'm a pacifist. But I respect that violence exists in this world. You know? And geez, I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm not saying that the Republicans are a great alternative. But there is an idea of power sharing. Of one foot, then the other foot, your right foot, then your left foot. Go forward together as a body. I just don't see that Democrats and lefties have any intention of coexisting with their opposites. I think Republicans do. Because they have Jesus in their hearts. No, I'm being blithe. Just like you just see the vicious and the venomness of the young people, and like, geez, I mean, especially lefty people, it's scary. They'll turn on you too. They'll turn on you quicker than raw chicken left out in the sunlight. You're either useful or useless. I understand that. I'm a chef. I make those decisions in a kitchen. Especially with with my staff over the years. Like, listen, this person's useless. Get them out of my fucking kitchen now. They're burning food. They're improperly portioning. They don't listen. They can't take instructions. They don't know how to hold a knife. I mean, what the fuck? Get them out of here now. They're useless. I believe in order to run a kitchen, you need to have useful people around you. Useless people take up space. They waste product. They waste labor costs. You know what I mean? All down the line. I get it. I'm voting after work. Whoever I vote for is my fucking business. I don't have to tell you. I'm gonna anyway, because it's my TV show. I usually vote for a third party. I'm gonna vote for Dr. Jill Stein. Do I agree with her politics? No. I don't have to. Shit, I don't even think that Democrats even agree with Kamala Harris and her politics. Or even Republicans and Trump. They have to vote their brand. You have to vote Coke or Pepsi. And you RC Cola drinkers, or enjoy your RC Cola.
Broadway.
You're not getting in the soda machines. How are you today? I hope you're doing okay. I think I'm developing a food allergy. When I eat something like very tomatoey or very spicy, my face turns red and blotchy. It's kind of alarming. I've never had food allergies before. You know? Oh boy. And I've changed my diet just a little bit. I've adjusted it, you know. Like I'm already hungry. I had a solid breakfast. I had half of a chocolate rice cake with homemade crunchy honey roasted peanut butter. And I'm not gonna really I'll have maybe a side of French fries or maybe a bag of chips. I will definitely have an Almond Joy about 11 o'clock. You know, but I mean, I have literally 40 pounds of belly fat that I have to negotiate somehow. I have to learn to live with it, or I can do something about it. Yeah, but I'm like, when it comes to this election cycle and the divisiveness, and especially the venomous, unreasonable voices from the left, progressives and Democrats, it just sours me on the whole thing. I mean, the right and the conservatives and the Republicans are no gift either, in a way. So we need new parties. We need new voices. I mean, this is the 21st century. We're still arguing over the 19th century.
Entering Kendall MIT.
I mean, why
MIT Cambridge Center.
Why are 19th century philosophies dictating the 21st century course of action? When it comes to economics, and when it comes to philosophy, and when it comes to, you know, to governance. I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. And I already had my breakfast, so it's not like, you know, I had coffee. I have coffee. I'm looking forward to that. Freshly roasted coffee I got. Here we go. Well, at least the train was on time, okay? I am grateful and blessed for that. Because this is the Gratitude Show. And I am grateful and blessed when the trains are running on time. That helps me out, like you wouldn't believe. Aha! Finally, the cameraman got that shot right. Here we go. Let's get to work. It's 5:29 a.m. Thank you so much for hanging out. I would say good luck, but nobody knows what to do with that anymore. I would say let the best candidate win, but that's fucking impossible because these are not the best candidates. Kamala Harris, you're out of your fucking mind. Donald Trump, fuck you all. Seriously. Kamala Harris is like, you bypassed the primaries. And then that shit with the fucking Saturday Night Live and not, you know, violating the Federal Communications Commission. Fuck you. Wow, you are Lucy from Peanuts asking for 5 strikes or something like that. And fucking Donald Trump. Oh, jeez. But remember, nobody's Hitler. There are no Nazis. Well, there are, but there are very, very few of them. And the people who are very proud to be, so they're very vocal about it. I don't, you know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But I am voting today. Are you? God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Good luck to us all going forward. This might be the last day of America. But that sounds hopeless. I don't use hope in my relationships or trying to find a date. But I have hope in the future for the children. I do. The world turns. The sun rises. Ere the sun rises. Today is a red day, a sword day, a spear day. Ere the sun rises. I was never a Tolkien fan, but I love those fucking movies, man. All right. We'll see you tomorrow with... There'll be no fucking winner tomorrow. Because that's on purpose. Yeah. Everything, this is, yeah. Oh, God. I hope you have a better day. Thank you so much. Stay grateful.